Alright, we should be back. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I need to open Discord real quick. Everyone's just blowing up my phone. So where am I? Where am I? My PC crashed. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, the stream's back up. I'm gonna go through the Golden Trio's channel and delete the previous one. Delete that notification as well, because I don't feel like that's good enough. Go over to that one. I'm on my way, lads. Okay, content. Stream might be running a bit slow. Everything's just loading up on my PC, so it's live. Okay, I'm gonna delete that one. Delete forever. There we go. We are back. Back in Jackson. Should be back. I need to... Camera should be fixed by now. If not, we kill it. I'm gonna try my best to get like the canvas. That's canvas board. I'm dumb. Right, I'm gonna remove this and put it above. Hey, look how snazzy. There we go. Okay, I need to delete that notification on Discord real quick, lads. I'll be right back. Oh my god, this is actually so stupid. Yeah. Alright. We're back. We're cushy. Thank the fucking Lord. Alright. Nothing should crash this time. Nothing should crash this time. And you see why I always do the starting screens, starting soon screens, because you don't have to deal with laggy bullshit. But I'm sorry, my PC crashed when I was trying to load every single one of the So you know how you open Photoshop, there's all these layers. That's what crashed the PC, because I can't load all of them in at once. I have to load them in one at a time. Me being a dumbass, I loaded up all of the backgrounds at a time. Loaded up all the backgrounds at once, causing my PC to crash. So I had to restart it, boot it up again, and pretty much start everything up from scratch. Anyway, so everything's been covered now. We are going to be explaining this. Now, I apologize for the previous stream. That was a bit crap. My PC crashed at the wrong time. Because of my stupidity, so it's fine. You can just blame me when you want. But, it will not stop me. I really hope my microphone doesn't fuck up this stream. The transform. Center vertically. Gonna make sure you're center vertically as well. So center vertically. There we go. Fancy board up. Fancy everything. Alright. We're good now. We're good. Everything seems to be running smoothly. Yeah, everything seems to be running smoothly. Okay. We seem to be good. Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. Not really. Don't press the like button because that wouldn't tell me. Just let me know in chat if everything's running smoothly. If everything is cushy, please. I'm looking at it through YouTube Studio and I don't know what it's going to be like on the other end because it might be laggy, might be low res, like low resolution, might be a bit laggy, but I don't know. You're going to have to be able to let me know. Everything smooth, everything good, everything up, crispy. Your computer's dying. It gave up on me, so... all I can say is thank fuck it didn't explode, otherwise that would have been my career over. Okay. We're good. Whew. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. You should see my mouse appear on the stream if not. I'm gonna have to have a look. Yeah, you can. Okay. I'm gonna have to do the explanation all over again for the Scientia barrier as it's clearly labelled here. So, Haberverse is at the top, Complexiverse is at the right hand side, and Tremexverse on the... No. Haberverse at the top, Complexiverse at the right hand side, Tremexverse on the left hand side. All these are chained up to restore a balance, right? At the bottom, these aren't chained because they are just completed from the same origin. The underside, accompanied by its two moons, Arventoir and Serventus, trapped. I wouldn't say trapped, but kept within this barrier. This is to mainly, so this barrier here, this little bar, is to separate them so they don't mix in between. If it's just like a thin line here, it will just mingle in between, break the barrier, and just mix. So this is just like a double layer of it, maybe a triple layer. I can't remember when I wrote the thing. So don't worry, that's all of it. But nothing can get in or out of the side of the barrier. So basically, if you're living in and you want to get out, you can't. So if these chains were to break, these will mix up and it will just form a complete brand new universe. With everything in the barrier, like Tremaxiverse, Haberverse, Complexiverse, the underside of its two moons would legit combine. That will cause Big Bang. That will cause a very Big Bang. Did you know how Big Bang was the beginning of the universe? This might be the end of the universe. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I can say about this. All I can say is, thank fuck my PC just didn't explode this time. Okay, next up, the Haberverse. Now, you may be thinking about what this is. I mean, to be fair, my border's fucking up because it's legit just disguised. I'll turn it off for now. But I don't even need it because I've got a border. Okay, Haberverse is a bit different. As you can see, it's a bit different to the rest of them. So, in the Haberverse comes about four grand scale worlds. Havercadia 7, 3, 10, and Havercadia 1. Havercadia 7 is compiled by its two moons. They don't have names. Havercadia 1 is the one that encompasses the Grand Emblem of the Dodeca Prime, which is where all events of Inviditum, the Peeps arc, and pretty much everything that's been written in stone has been so far. Everything to do with the emblems, everything to do with Havodeth, Decrypted, the Corrupted 5, all of that is inside that world. And these other worlds are completely uninhabited. Including the moons, that's a moon as well. Nothing is in it. All of these worlds are encompassed in this little bubble, that's just to keep the balance between them again. So they just don't fly off into the distance. I don't know why I'm stuttering too much today. My PC's on its last legs, bruh. So yeah, Haberverse, 4 worlds in one bubble so they can keep orbit, all that lot. So yeah, Havicadia 1 is where everything in the Haviverse pretty much is in. Infinity Team, Deca Prime, all the other emblems, the D&D stuff that's happening there. What's that? Complexiverse. Okay. This is where things get a bit freaky because there's only 4 worlds in this universe. Okay. Just to get everyone confused, the Complexiverse events in the transmissions happen on Complexia 2. The D&D also takes place on Complexia 2, where Complexia 6 battles Complexia 2 for revenge. Complexia 5 is left completely uninhabited, so anyone could just go in there. Again, encompassed in a bubble so it can keep orbit. Encompassing by the light, that's practically what the sun is. Practically in the center of all these universes is the practical sun of that universe. So yeah, everything's good. What I was asking about before, what's characters, environments. So, in the story which I've explained, Havicadia 1 is where all the Armadians live. Basically, Armadians can live for about a few billion years. They look exactly like humans, but they live so much longer, and they're way more smarter than practically anything else out in and outside of the barrier. This is where everything's just full of red mountains, but clear waters and sort of brown leaves. So it's got environments in there. It's got life in there. Standard animals, standard insects, standard whatever the hell. Practically, in Havicadia 1, the world is practically just Earth, but everything just plummeted to red. In Complexiverse, however, so the Complexians inhabit Complexia 2, which is basically where they live the same amount of life as an Armadian, but they're not as smart as them. They don't progress much. That's why the emblem is here to sim. I think ever since the emblem has arrived, that gave them more access knowledge and prophecies to other universes and gateways between them. I think I could be wrong. Well, I mean gateways, but you can't really transport them with the emblem. But the emblem just gives prophecies for what would happen in other universes as well. That's all it does, like a gateway between what would happen in those universes. Complexia 2 doesn't have an emblem, mainly because of the storyline. What makes them different so often in media, I see different universes, planets, but there's nothing interesting to note about differences. Makes them different. I guess the overall balance between them is what makes everything different. Like, I feel like, let's just say if Complexians have basically, what happens if people from Complexia 2 have Havicadia 1? There'll be no difference, it'll be perfectly balanced, but there'll be just less knowledge between universes. Let's say this, people from here will go here, nothing would happen. People go here, nothing will happen, so everything's balanced between these two. I'll explain this more in depth later, the underside a bit more later, because I have it up here. Yeah, Complexiverse is a massive universe. Like a massive lore point, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could just kind of explain how, in terms of social platforms, like what makes my universe different is the overall arc between storylines, because this has so much room for improvement. Like, I could add so much to this. That's why I have in uninhabited planets in these universes I can add like side stories or other characters that can be main parts of the main Scientia story. So yeah, I can implement so much mini stories into this. So much room for improvement and other stories to be told in this grand scale of a universe. So if I have any more stories later down the line after Scientia, I can just put it in here, make it canon. So Also, why the number of planets instead of naming them each very differently? Also, in terms of why number them up to less in them. Mainly because for that I don't know. I just had a random formula if I just name them random numbers. But then it worked though. But I don't know how I came up with a number system. I think it's just a Havocadia Havocadia system. That's what it is. So you get the Complexia system, the Havocadia system. But again, the number system could mean that I could add another number in there. Like I can make another world and add the number after that. So I'll explain what I mean now. So Havoverse, Havocadia 1. I could add another world like somewhere in here, like Havocadia 2, so I can be more room for improvement. For like a future storyline or something that happened in the past, but it could be like completely forgotten. There is no explanation, but I do want to have some other storylines that do link with it. Plus, it's better for the lore, so it can mean that something's happened to the rest of the numbers, or something is still yet to happen that will cause another world to be formed, or something. I think it just leaves a bit of mystery. It leaves a bit of mystery, like, okay, where's Havocadia 2? Where's Complexia 7? Whatnot. It leaves a bit of suspense and a bit of mystery. In a way, so it'd be like, okay, where is this gone, or where is it still yet to come? In a way. That's the main reason why I have these numbered, is because I think at the time I was like, okay, I could add something later, or I had something but removed it. So I think that's the general idea, is like, something can yet to happen, which can form a new planet, or something that happened ages ago that removed a planet. So it's just mystery stuff, I guess. Is that the universes you have actually galaxies will not make as much Havocadia system complexes and so on. I don't know. I think I think it just betters my mind though. The main realm is the story is in one universe. I think. Bear in mind, the laws of physics do not work in this universe whatsoever. Like, there's a massive kaiju that happens in Havocadia 1, and I thought, how can that happen? How can that feasibly be possible? A human-made kaiju. How can that happen? So the laws of physics do not apply there. So I guess so the barrier isn't really necessarily a universe. I like to call it a universe anyway, just to make it sound a bit. That's why I just call it a barrier, because I know there's other universes in there. And to call the worlds galaxies, I don't like the overall meaning of it. I don't like the overall thing about it. Plus, I love to have people think that you can have galaxy-sized planets that will just throw people off. So the laws of physics do not apply here. Because I mean, it should do, but it doesn't. I mean, I can just say Havocadia 1 through whatever can be galaxies, and inside of galaxies could be planets. I could have to rewrite that, but I mean, rewriting that wouldn't be too much, so it'd be fine. So Havocadia could be galaxies, could be worlds, alternate realities, whatever. I don't know. I feel like Havocadia and Complexia, the two things there, they could be galaxies. But I feel like it's just a diagram. It doesn't really concrete anything. I know it said it had 2 moons, but it's just a better, like, pinpoint specific points of this galaxy that could work in terms of stories. So Havocadia 1 is the main story that I've been working on in terms of the entire Scientia story. So Havocadia 7, which is inhabiting in another galaxy in this universe somewhere. Havocadia 3 could be in another galaxy somewhere. Havocadia 10 could be in another galaxy somewhere. I don't know. All these could be just names for galaxies. I don't know. I think it's just aesthetically pleasing to call it that. Aesthetically pleasing for me to just keep track of what's important. Main reason why was because you're combining way too many ideas inside one barrier system, too much information without distinguishing what they mean is a bit off-putting. Again, that's what I'm trying to write out. That's why I'm gonna have to do a massive rewrite session. Like the chapter one video was just to explain what's going on, but in terms of chapter 2, I'm gonna have to do an entire rewrite of the story. Yeah, I'm gonna do a complete rewrite. Don't worry. I don't want to though. And to be fair, I could just name it a Scientia universe and have the Havoc Galaxy, the Complex Galaxy, and the Tremax Galaxy. And Tremaxy Galaxy or something like that. I need to rewrite it. So it ain't really too much of a rewrite, but I can just go for it. I feel like just the word Haviverse makes it so much more pleasing though. Complexiverse makes it pleasing. And Tremaxiverse makes it pleasing, but I'm gonna have to rewrite them. Maybe I could just not call it the Scientia universe and call it just the Scientia saga. That's exactly what I was just. Yeah, there you go. I need help. Now I'll do a full rewrite. I'm just gonna show what's going on in each segment anyway. I'll rewrite it afterwards. Yeah. So you've seen Complexiverse, you've seen Haviverse. Then we get to Tremaxiverse. No one knows. Origins unknown, worlds unknown. Nobody knows what's going on. In terms of the lore of it, nothing. Nothing. Kaput. So what do you all think Tremaxiverse could be? I want to take lucky pickings. Place a bet, so to speak. Tremaxiverse, I don't even know how I thought the name of it. Does Tremax even mean anything? It's not even a fucking word. How the fuck do I think of this shit? Does Tremax... I pretend up an accident. I was supposed to click the lab one. Anyway, I don't even know how to think of the word Tremaxiverse. I think it's just different. And a bit... No. If you want any ideas or input, I can obviously help you with this. I've been developing mine over 10 years. I'd love to help. The last time I had help with something, it went downhill. I don't know. The last time I had someone help with a project of mine, it went downhill. It was for this lore story as well. This grand lore story I've been working on. Because it was a hassle getting it done. It made no sense. And it was just a bit too much in a span of a short time. So that's why I don't really like to make that's why I don't really like people inputting something into lore or something like that, because it just makes it feel like, yes, feedback is okay, but in terms of someone just saying you need to do this, then no other options but you have to do it, then it just doesn't feel original, to be fair. But I'm open for ideas, I'm open for suggestions, but why is that silent? There we go. I'll just restart it, fuck it. Is it Tremaxy? So Tremaxiverse, I don't even know how I thought the name of it. I think it's just like a random jumble of letters I just put together and thought, you know what, we'll just have it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm down for ideas and suggestions, but when it comes to like, you have to put this to make it succeed, I don't want it. Like, I know for a fact that, people will just be like, okay, you're open for lore collabs, but something, I don't know. I don't, anything would be anything I do would be a decision. I mean, I guess be a mediator, try inspiring different ways to go about it. Would have full, you would have full creative control. I don't want anything to do with that. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. Like when I did the when I just announced the lore collabs happening, people got confused and like, okay, is one of my characters can be referenced in the universe? So I had to explain it to them, saying in a different post, saying, okay, so Scientia is the overall lore story, which will have nothing, and I mean nothing, from your universe coming inside of that. What I'm saying is that my characters can be put into your universes for little references, little Easter eggs, or something like that. But people still didn't get the thing, so in terms of the lore collabs, anything collab based with my grand scale lore involved with other lores would not be canon in my lore universe, but it could be canon in their universe. You know what I mean? So I want to make it clear. Anything collab based for lore will not be canon in my universe. It will be canon in other people's universes that I do collab with. So, and it could be, depends on what they're doing. It could just be like a 1 minute thing, like a 1 minute like April Fool's type thing, 1 minute like non-canon video. I mean, I'm up for collabs, but if it involves canonicity in my universe, no. Like, I don't want anything that's collab based in terms of lore to be canon, mainly because it might not work with the overall storyline I'm doing, and it wouldn't make any sense. But if the collab is just right, it might be considered canon in their universes. But I don't want anything affecting mine, because I had 5 collabs at the spam at the same time, which was the Corrupted 5, which I had to implement. Never again. That was the biggest mistake I've made. But it worked. It worked with the storyline. So I can't really complain. I mean, I can, but I can't. Yeah, I'm open for lore collabs, but depends. It could be, I don't know, Scientia X Gorillas or something like that. I don't fucking know. Just naming stuff out my bloody head right now. I'm just making stuff up as I go along. I don't know. But yeah. I guess in terms of the overall universe, I have to make it a bit more known, or figure out a way around it. Because if it's the Scientia barrier and all these are universes, then there would be galaxies in them, right? Not galaxy-sized planets, because that would be fucking wrong. But it would be funny. I feel like that was the main joke I did ages ago. Was like, oh, what if we just had planet-sized universes? Just galaxy-sized planets in these universes. That'd be carnage. Like I said, the laws of physics don't apply, but I have to redo everything. I'm gonna redo it, so don't worry. I'm gonna have to redesign everything. The law will stay the same. Don't worry. The law will stay the same, but I'm gonna have to redesign it specifically to fit physics. So well, what am I doing that for physics? I'm just dumb. Anyway, Traumaxverse, nothing's really known about it in any grand scale universe. I know some things about it, mainly because it's told in chapter 1, where it's just mainly a main this universe is mainly just filled with nature. That's all I can say about that. Mainly just plants, trees, whatever the fuck, and yeah. Now, underside, Arcantoire Serventus. Now, the underside is where the Telesgrapho hub world is currently in. Telesgrapho is the ancient beings that swear to protect the barrier at all costs. And there was the one who formed the emblem in the first place, but the emblem has way more of a higher power than them. Creating the emblem was the worst decision they made, but it was also the best. Because it gave them knowledge, and it also gave them a reason to protect the barrier. So that no other force outside the barrier could come in and grab the emblem. That's what the Armadians do as well. They swear to protect the emblem at all costs from other threats. Telesgraph is a mad, like, I wouldn't say cult, but a very, a very high power in this universe. The Fallen Archives, where old ideas I had, all the old stuff, all the very old ideas I had, like an old game I used to make, some old lore ideas, will fall into these moons. Mainly because it's to say, oh, this is where all old or unused or very, I don't know how to explain it. Old ideas left to rot. There you go. Or in universe, the fallen go there. The ones that serve no purpose, the ones that serve absolutely no contribution to the lore of the story, but they can still exist. Screaming, shouting, going mad with rage. The council bays are full of Telesgraphos that can just decide on what they want to decide on. No one knows what they're doing. They have very high power. Who cares? Yeah, this is where mainly all of the higher power just live, but the council bays are like judgmental platforms. Think about it, okay, Twitter stands. That's to put it in sacred terms. Fallen Archives A, Fallen Archives S, Fallen Archives Arcantoire, Fallen Archives Savintus. That's pretty much what they mean. All ideas left to right is where the Fallen Archives are. Council bays is where all, like, there's 6 different groups in Telesgrapho, but they all do the same thing. Each council bay just monitors the overall barrier. Top of the barrier at the top 3, bottom of the barrier at the bottom 3. Bays 6, 1 and 2 monitor the top half. Basically, everything past this bar here they monitor. And everything, all council bay 5, 4 and 3 monitor is everything below the bar. Basically their own world, the 2 Fallen Archives and anything that comes outside of there. So they heavily protect it. To be fair, this law doesn't really make any sense. I think that that's what makes it unique, though. If this doesn't really make any sense and the science is out of here, yeah, that just kind of makes it more suspicious. I don't know. Again, I don't know why I labelled this galaxy when it's clearly just anything else. It's clearly bigger than a universe and a galaxy, so I don't understand why I labelled it galaxy. I think it's just like a weird name. I should have just named it Barrier. I'm just an idiot. So don't worry. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do an entire rewriting session in terms of physics. I mean, to be fair, I could just leave it as it is. But just have this segment being like a zoom in on a galaxy. Done. Instant. So, Wait a minute. No. Wait, I got it there. Barrier. Universe. And within this bubble here is just a zoom in on the galaxy. Done. The main important bit of the galaxy. I'm a genius. So, that's all done. That fixes it. I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. I'm a fucking idiot, that's why I am. I figured out a major error in the system now, and I figured it out. Do I give a shit? Maybe. Nah, I'm just an idiot. Still. Let me take a drink real quick. I got some sparkling blueberry and raspberry flavoured water because I'm a basic bitch, so... Oh. Nice. I feel like when... Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I fixed the system now. I fixed it. Meaning, everything is fucking fixed. Oh. Nah, I fixed it already. Okay, I fixed the error. Okay, it's fine. I fixed the galaxy universe stuff error. So I know how I fixed it. It's very fucking simple. These bubbles here, you see this ring thing, this bubble here that encompasses all these different worlds, this different thing. These things here, these bubbles, these things here, it's a zoom in on one of the core galaxies in these universes. I'm a genius. Genius moves. Come at me. Genius. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh. Why did I think about this sooner? Why didn't I take physics into account? Oh wait, I did not. Oh, there we go. I fixed the error. It's fine. Fixed it. Don't worry. Everything that just happened, everything we just argued about why are these galaxy-sized planets here? No, we fixed it. Shush. Each of these diagrams represents a small portion of the universe, and it's zoomed in on one of the core galaxies within each of these universes. Fixed. What? I'm an idiot. I don't care. I think that's just explained pretty much everything. Okay, that fixed it. I fucking saved it. However, I do have to rewrite chapter 1 to fit this though. Actually, I don't. Do I? I'll have a look at the script afterwards. I'll have a look at the chapter after stream, and if I do have to rewrite it, I have to rewrite it. Don't matter. I mean, all I can say is thank fuck I put notes down for chapter 2, because I haven't really started writing on it yet. Mainly because I would hit an error before writing it. Thank fuck I did when it comes to the overall storyline, so thank fuck. Fixed it. It's all fixed now. Crisis averted. Alright. Okay. Now. Do I... Okay, I fixed that now. I fixed the universe, galaxy, and world error, solar system, whatever the fuck. We're all cushy. It's all good. It's all good. All good, all good, all good. Thank fuck I fixed it. I can rewrite less. It's fucking fantastic. Okay. Oh my god, I actually was stressing out then. Thank fuck I fixed it. That was actually pretty fucking good. Okay. I might leave the stream here. I'll leave it here. I'll figure something out. I'll rewrite the story, and it's all good. Alright. If you like what you saw here, probably fucking didn't. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below if you're watching this as a VOD, or if you want to watch it as something else. Or if you found this video through YouTube recommended page, blame YouTube. Alright. Or just stick around for a bit longer, because you don't know. So yeah, stick around for a bit longer if you actually find this content kind of enjoying, kind of joyful, kind of comedic. I wouldn't say comedic because I'm a dumbass. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll talk to you in the next one. I gotta do a lot of rewriting.